The season gets started with a bang for the Pittsburgh Steelers. A Super Bowl matchup that never quite happened, but felt like maybe it should have at some point. 49ers against the Steelers. San Francisco coming to Pittsburgh, potentially, likely, whatever, without Nick Bosa, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Here's Tomlin from yesterday talking about the status, uncertain status, of Bosa for Sunday.
Yes, we are preparing for Bosa. It's prudent for us to assume that he is going to be there and prepare in that vein as opposed to be surprised. We were in a similar circumstance with a dynamic rusher a couple of years ago in TJ. We got a deal done at the 11th hour. He showed up in the stadium, and he was TJ Watt that day. And so that's what those guys do. They show up, and they are who they are. And so we expect him to be there. It's the prudent approach to take, and if he's going to be there, we know the type of player that he intends on being, and so that's something to be dealt with.
That is the right way to do it. As we discussed earlier, though, TJ was in the building. It was easier for him to hit the ground running. Now, I assume Nick Bosa has been working out like a wild man, and as you've said, one of the reasons they're maybe glad they didn't get him a contract during training camp is he would have shown up and just turned everything upside down, ripping around everybody and blowing up walkthroughs and just being, doing everything he can to prove to them, I deserve every penny you're giving me. So this is the right approach by the Steelers. We just don't know. And usually these things find a way to work out. Usually when the clock strikes 12, a deal gets done. It is unusual. It's rare to have one. It's unprecedented to have two. Two great players, two different teams, holding out while under contract this close to the start of the season. History tells us, yeah, they are going to work this out. And we'll see how badly the 49ers want to have him there. They make that last little move, do that last little tweak, whatever it is to bridge that gap. If they want him there, they have it within their power to get him there. But he's content to stay away if that's what it takes for him to get what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's holding firm. I don't know what those details are, but he's holding firm, and Pittsburgh's taking the right approach. You prepare for him, you prepare for him, and really whoever you get, and you don't get Nick Bosa, it'll be less than that. So you'll be ready to go, and you're going to go, well, this is better than I was expecting. At least I don't have to block Nick Bosa, right? But yeah, this is going to be, to me, one of the marquee matchups of the weekend. The 49ers, Super Bowl team, the Steelers, Super Bowl culture, and wanting to show that they're better than the world realizes. And they're going to try to make a mark. I think that's why they played so much in the preseason. They realized who they had coming to town in the San Francisco 49ers, and they were going to be ready to go to match their physicality and wits and everything else there. So, I'm excited to see that football game, definitely. But I think the Steelers are taking the right approach. And you said it right, Mike. I mean, it's amazing. Not only two of the best defensive players, but two of the best defensive players on two teams that we go are top candidates to go to the Super Bowl. I can't remember a time like this where we were going into week one and had this scenario.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.